Finally, my stupid camera did not want to record for me. I went and I recorded this whole thing, and I came to realize my camera wasn't going to record. I don't know what the heck the deal was, but something was going on. But anywho, I know you've been wondering where in the heck I've been the last few months, since I haven't really, been able to be on here since October. And I'm sorry if you hear background noise. I've got my fan on, and it's kind of blowing right this way, so you might be hearing the noise from it if you hear any background noise. But that would be that. And the explanation as to why I have been absent since October. My sister has come down from Oregon to stay with me until she can get on her feet. Just a lot of whole crap happened in Oregon. She ended up, losing her home there. And she had nowhere else to go there, so she came here to stay with me. And our computers were in the same room, and, our times, and our schedules and everything, where our computers were in the same room, it was like this. I had no time to film because, she'd be on Skype with our other family telling everyone what was going on. And it was just really hard, to find time to actually get on here and film. Not exactly her fault, but, just keeping busy. I've been trying to help her, and sorry about that. Felt like a lipstick crumb. Pardon me. But anyway. One second, I wasn't done yet. I think I am now. Maybe. Find out in a minute. But yeah, I've just been, helping her, trying to get her on her feet. She's still looking for, an actual employer that will keep her due to her disabilities. Because she's not been able to get on SSD. We're going to try that again here soon in the not too distant future. Try applying for that again for her. My nieces are still going through hell. Enough said there. We've not heard from my oldest niece in over a month now. We're really worried about her. We don't know what's going on. But it's not like her to not contact us for, over a month. Last time we talked to her, she was getting ready to go camping with her dad. Since then, we've not heard from her. So, in the back of our minds, we're thinking the worst, but we're trying not to. But, yeah, I've just been busy, trying to occupy her time, trying to help her find work and get back on her feet. So I've not had, a whole lot of time to sit down and film since October because of that. But we recently rearranged all the furniture in the dining room and the living room, now known as her bedroom. It's been her bedroom since October, but we still just rearranged it. And our dining room became my office space. So I'm in my dining room on my computer filming this. So, pardon me, again. Gas bubbles, sorry. But I'm not about to, sugarcoat those. I'm just going to let them fly, but I will mute them for you. Otherwise I'll rattle the walls, and who knows what else I'll break. I might break the camera lens if I burp too loud. But, yeah, it's just been one thing after another, so I've not been able to get on here and film. However, during that time frame, I have accumulated a lot more cosmetics. A lot. And just in case you're wondering, what I have on today, it's the first time I've actually gotten to play with this palette. Sorry, my eyes are watering. What the heck? But y'all know that happens to me all the time whenever I do my makeup. I don't know why. I may not get anything in my eyes and they still water. They don't itch, they just water. Who turned on the faucet? But first time since I actually bought it, I was actually able to sit down and play with it. Finally, after all these months. But in case you're wondering also, yes, I was one of the people that helped crash the Too Faced website when this originally launched. I was, and I'm proud of it. So yeah, I worked long and hard hitting the refresh button till I could actually get this thing. So I did get it on its launch date. And I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Well, why is my eye sticky? It wasn't earlier. But my little shimmeries, if they're not coming off completely, a few of them are, but they're not coming off completely yet, but give them time. But my little shimmeries are this Tarantino eyeliner. As you can tell, it's settled down in the bottle a bit, but that's because I keep it standing upright. But it's really pretty. Pardon these other two swatches on my hand after I show you this. Or as I'm showing you this. Pardon the other swatches on my hand, I'll tell you what they are in a minute. But this right up here is that Tarantino eyeliner. And it kind of changes color depending on what type of base you put it on. If you put it over black, it tends to look more purpley, and if you put it over white, it looks more green. So it's really cool. But I found that forever ago, like before my channel. So I love that stuff. So I actually just took it on a little small flat brush and just put it right on top of the peach. And let's see, just for reference, let's see, my transition color was called Summer Yum, which I put just up in the crease and slightly above it, just to blend everything on. Then, of course, Candy Peach in the center with some just peachy on top of it. And let's see, I did some Nectar and White Peach in the inner corners. And then I used Delectable in the outer corner and up into the crease. And just the tiniest little smidgen, and I mean tiniest little smidgen, of Talk Derby to me in the outer corner, just to darken it up a little bit. So, not sure how well you can read those, but yeah. That one is the Candy Peach. And it looks more pinky up close on my screen than it truly is. It actually is closer to the color of my shirt. And it was just a little too orangey, so I added some of the just peachy to it, which is a nice little pink shade. And you can somewhat see my highlight that I have on. That's actually from a company that I discovered, in my absence on Instagram. And I got several other items. I got one of their bundles for their highlighters as well as their eyeshadows. And the company is called Tooth and Nail Cosmetics. It's privately owned and operated by one person. She makes everything. She packages it. Everything. It's all her. No one else is helping her. But I believe this highlighter is called Heavenly, if memory serves me correct. For some reason, when I looked on the bottom, it was one of the few that did not have the name of the highlighter on the bottom. I'll have to look it up and let you guys know for sure what the name of it is. But it's just got that really pretty pink shimmer to it, even though it looks white. But it does have a very vibrant pink shimmer to it. And their pans are usually a little bit smaller than this, and they're round. That's why it doesn't look like there's much in it. Because they put the equal amount that they would do for the round pans in these square ones. Their supplier couldn't keep up with the demand for the round ones, so they ended up having to go with some square ones temporarily. She's also since, instead of sending them out in little baggies, she actually sends them out in little plastic containers now. So that way you don't have to worry about them getting, squashed down with the bag or anything. But I've got a lot of this stuff from them. I absolutely love it. It goes on extremely creamy, and let me tell you, this stuff insanely pigmented. A little dab will do ya. So despite, it looking like very little product, it's going to last a long time. Long. long time. A little dab will do you. She also came out with a limited edition rainbow highlighter, which I picked up, and it's in the back room in my cabinet. And they called it Hologram. I had to get that just because it was limited edition. So if you guys want to see that, let me know and I'll drag it out for one of my future videos. Let's see, what else have we? I actually took my neon pigments recently and I repotted those into some larger pots. That way they're not, you know, brimming over with pigment. Got my Lip Monthly bag. That's what these are from, actually. This one is one of the City Color lipsticks that came in it. And it was Cherry Shine, I believe. Let me look. I think the total value of this bag was like $75. Total value. No, I take that back. This was in the color Heartbreaker. Right here. It's called Heartbreaker. It's kind of a dark mauve shade. It's really, really pretty. Not something I would usually wear, but it's pretty. And I do like it. Let's see. Then we've got the Mirabella Cosmetics Color Vinyl Lipstick. This one is Cherry Shine. Okay. And I like this kind of dual textured tube. It's kind of neat. Open up. Open sesame. Thank you. And it's just a very retro, very vibrant orangey red. Reminds me of something Lucille Ball might have worn. And just on the other side of this eyeshadow, which I'll get to in a minute. This actually goes on kind of sheer. Right here. This little doolally right here. It's a pretty color, although it looks a little bit more sheer than what I was expecting. And it goes on, you know, slightly more pink on me, as typical per red. I mean, this looks like it's a really orangey red. But when I put it on, it looks surprisingly pink against my skin. It's weird. I don't know why reds do that to me, but they do. And let's see. The eyeshadow that was in here, I put it over here. I still got a lot of rearranging of all my crap to do in here. I've got a whole other box over here I need to sort. But this is Bella Pierre Cosmetics. And it's an eyeshadow in the color Cinnabar. I'm just going to pack this down a little bit. So it's not brimmingly full, but the pigmentation on it is crazy. That was just the slightest little bit that just, you know, popped up when I peeled off the little sticker off the shaker. I just took, you know, just a tiny little dot, and that's what I get. And yes, it does have a very vibrant pink sheen to it. And I like how it's kind of a duochrome. As you notice, toward the bottom it's very pink, and up at the top it's very orangey. But overall, it's very red. So it's actually a really unique color. And when you see it up here on my camera, that's actually very close to the actual color. Very close. Not quite, but very close. But, yeah, just so much has gone on, but at the same time, not much has gone on. Just because, you know, my sister being here. So that's where I've been the last few months. And I know it's just kind of random and I keep repeating myself. I'm rusty at this. Forgive me. It's been forever. Let's see. We also have the Perfect Pout Volume and Shape Definition Lip Gloss from the Cougar line by Paula Dune, or Paula Dunn, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Paula Dunn. And it's just a clear lip gloss. I'm wanting to try this out sometime soon, so I may just have to do that. La, la, la. So, yeah, that's everything that's gone on. In other words, not a whole heck of a lot. But just, our times never did correspond to where I could actually get on and film for you guys or anything like that. I had, a lot of conflicts with time. So, our schedules just didn't allow me to do it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to cover. If you guys want to see, like just a little mini series of videos to kind of catch up on all the crap that I've accumulated over these last few months in my absence from YouTube, let me know in the comments, or you can send them to me at oxglitterdivaxo on Instagram. And I do have Twitter, I just don't use it very often. I prefer my Instagram. So you can always, let me know if you want to see, all the crap that I've accumulated, because it's going to take quite a few videos to share all that. So just let me know if you're interested. If I tried to do it all in one video, we'd be here for hours. But anywho, that pretty much, I think, covers it all. So I will hopefully get to hop back on here again soon with maybe like, my most recent product haul. If it sounds good, let me know. I'm all about suggestions. Let me know. So anyway, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to get on some Skype with some fam, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.